I've known for quite a few years how the universe works and the mechanism behind it. Jehovah hasn't told me anything. I've had to work it out through maths and numerology and gematria. But I absolutely know now because Jehovah keeps giving me miracles when I'm looking at videos and things like that. Yesterday, I was watching a video which confirmed my suspicions about life. And this notification appeared 6.1 magnitude earthquake. And I looked on my earthquake tracker, which is this. And it was 157 miles WNW of Bandon, Oregon. Right? I thought, oh, hey, up, this is it. I'm right how the universe works. And if you zoom in on the map, as you can see, that earthquake takes in Lincoln City. And I live in Lincoln City, Lincoln, UK. And just across there, opposite, is Salem. And Salem is the old name for Jerusalem. Right? It's got SAM in it, which is my ex-wife's name, Sam. That's what the family call her. And Jerusalem, 2.9 miles away from the Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses at Birchwood, which is Jehovah's Temple at Jerusalem, is a hamlet at Skellingthorpe without a church called Jerusalem. It's the only church in the the only place in the UK called Jerusalem. So what's the chance of that? Right? Not a coincidence. And then down here to the right, you've got Eugene, which the female version of that is Eugenie, which is my daughter's name. So this earthquake confirms to me how the universe works. Just before that, this was at 8:15. Right now, if you look at the 815th chapter of the Bible, 8:15. As you can see, it's Ezekiel chapter 13. So we'll have a look at Ezekiel 13. This is a message to the Watchtower. jw.org. Bible. Ezekiel 13. There we go. There was a slope. Oh, here we go. All right, let's listen to this. This is a message from the earthquake. The time, 8:15. The 815th of the chapter of the Bible is Ezekiel 13.
Chapter 13. And the word of Jehovah again came to me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel, and say to those who fabricate their own prophecies, Hear the word of Jehovah. This is what the sovereign Lord Jehovah says. Woe to the stupid prophets who follow their own spirit when they have seen nothing. O Israel, your prophets have become like foxes among the ruins. You will not go to the broken places in the stone walls to rebuild them for the house of Israel, so that Israel may keep standing in the battle in the day of Jehovah. They have seen false visions and foretold a lie, those who are saying, The word of Jehovah is, when Jehovah himself has not sent them, and they have waited for their word to come true. Is it not a false vision that you have seen, and a lie that you have foretold when you say, The word of Jehovah is, when I have not said anything? Therefore this is what the sovereign Lord Jehovah says. Because you have spoken what is false, and your visions are a lie, I am against you, declares the sovereign Lord Jehovah. My hand is against the prophets whose visions are false and who foretell a lie. They will not be among the people with whom I confide, nor will they be written in the registry of the house of Israel, nor will they return to the land of Israel. And you will have to know that I am the sovereign Lord Jehovah. All of this is because they have led my people astray by saying, There is peace, when there is no peace. When a flimsy partition wall is built, they are plastering it with whitewash. Tell those plastering with whitewash that it will fall. A torrential downpour will come, hailstones will fall, and powerful windstorms will break it down. And when the wall falls, you will be asked, "Where is your coating of plaster?" Therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord Jehovah says. I will cause powerful windstorms to burst forth in my wrath, and a torrential downpour in my anger, and hailstones in destructive fury. I will tear down the wall that you plastered with whitewash, and bring it down to the earth, and its foundation will be exposed. When the city falls, you will perish within her, and you will have to know that I am Jehovah. When I fully unleash my wrath upon the wall and upon those who plastered it with whitewash, I will say to you, the wall is no more, and those plastering it are no more. The prophets of Israel are gone, those who prophesy to Jerusalem and who see visions of peace for her when there is no peace, declares the sovereign Lord Jehovah. As for you, son of man, set your face against the daughters of your people who fabricate their own prophecies and prophesy against them. Tell them, this is what the sovereign Lord Jehovah says. Woe to the women who sew together bands for all arms and make veils for heads of every size in order to hunt down people's lives. Are you hunting for the lives of my people and trying to preserve your own lives? Will you profane me among my people for handfuls of barley and for scraps of bread, putting to death those who should not die and keeping alive those who should not live, doing so by your lies to my people who listen to your lies? Therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord Jehovah says. Here I am against your bands, O women, which you use to hunt down people as though they were birds, and I will rip them from your arms and release those whom you are hunting down like birds. I will rip away your veils and rescue my people out of your hand, and they will no longer be something for you to catch in the hunt, and you will have to know that I am Jehovah. For you have disheartened the righteous one with your falsehood, when I was not causing him distress, and you have strengthened the hands of the wicked one, so that he does not turn back from his bad way and stay alive. Therefore, you women will no longer see false visions and practice divination, and I will rescue my people from your hand, and you will have to know that I am Jehovah.
Yeah, very good. So that supernatural earthquake that took in Lincoln City, Ezekiel 13 is talking about WATCHTOWER and the false prophets of Jerusalem, and there we have Salem, which is the old name for Jerusalem. And to prove, and Jehovah backs it up, my thinking that this was supernatural. So that was at 8:15. I think it was PM, wasn't it? Yeah. So before that, at 12:18 PM, there was a 6.1 earthquake in New Britain region. New Britain? Look, get it? There's going to be a New Britain when I take over the Watchtower. Excuse me. So, to prove that was a supernatural earthquake, both of those in Oregon and New Britain, here we have New Britain at the bottom in the red lot, 12:18. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 above it, just above France. There was an earthquake in New Zealand at 12:31, 30 minutes later from the New Britain. Now look where in New Zealand it is. Can you see there's the earthquake with a ring near Wakatane. Just at the bottom there is Gisborne. Can you see? Right. Now, my name Hache, Hawche, the majority of Haches in the world are in New Zealand. And at Gisborne, there actually is a road called Hache Road. The only place in the world that's got a a road named after it is in Malvern, Devon. It's called Hashay Lane. So there's only 2 places. So that proves it. Now, that was this happened on the 30th of October in the afternoon. Now, before this, no, this was after. This was on the 31st. This was early this morning because it's Halloween today. I know this picture doesn't see much, but you'll see in a minute. This was, what time was this? 1:25 a.m. this morning. That's towards to the left. There is in the direction of the Birchwood Kingdom Hall, which is Jehovah's Temple at Jerusalem. Now look what happens over the south. Look at that light. Right? That is a supernatural light, I swear. There are no lights. Well, at 12 o'clock a.m. the lights go out in Lincoln. Well, in Birchwood anyway. That's not a street lamp. That is not a city nearby. Lincoln City is the other in the east. So that's in the opposite direction. There's no street lamps on. So there is a supernatural light. And with this one, over the Birchwood Kingdom Hall, you can see like a reddy colour. So it turns from this reddy colour to a white light. And then down in this bottom right hand corner, I did a close-up. What is that? Right, on that house there seems to be a light on. But what's this red glow in the bush? I don't know what it is. That's a tree of some sort. It reminds me of Moses and the burning bush. Perhaps Jehovah's saying that this is a miracle like the burning bush. But that's really strange. So that's what happened at 1:25 this morning on Halloween. There was some strange noises as well. But yeah, weird, innit? Anyway, I'll finish there. Bye for now.